Alright, y'all, so this is the ultimate beginner's guide. And I think most of the other guides are pretty bad because they don't really talk about loadouts and builds and stuff that you should choose for in the beginning. They just go like, oh, look, this is the upgrade tab. Oh, look, over there you can sell. I mean, we have eyes, right? We know. We can read. Thank you very much. Anyway, so I went on a crusade. Sorry, I just ate, by the way. I went on a crusade to literally find out what the best is in the beginning. And the answer is Mage. Mage is the best from the beginning. But damage-wise, warrior, you can go for a warrior at like level 50 plus and up and stuff like that. They do tremendous amounts of damage. But I think, like the old game as well, the mage is still unbeatable. Also, we have the swapping skills now, which is great, which was added, I think, with Reborn. I am an OG player of Dungeon Quest, but it's such a long time ago that I don't even remember much off of it. I do remember the map layout, but yeah, let's talk about some of the skills that you should be using in the beginning that helped me out tremendous. Sorry, oh, what is wrong with me? Is it over? Am I in heaven? Oh, what's going on? So let's start off with a poison cloud. I think the poison cloud is great. You literally unlock this, sorry, in the first place in the desert temple. You can get it all the way through Nightmare, and it's really good. It does damage over time, and it's very, very, very on point for the desert temple. It's really, really good. Now, here is a little bit of an insight. I talked to a lot of high-level players, like 120 plus, right? And everybody says the same thing. Winter Outpost for solo players is by far the hardest. So don't get discouraged. You do have to run it over and over and over again. Just because it says level 40 or level 45, it doesn't mean that you can actually clear it at level 45. I still had trouble clearing it at level 60. So don't get discouraged by that, okay? Now, once you reach this Winter Outpost, you kind of have to rethink a little bit. I, for myself, added the Holy Circle, which heals you over time, which is good because you can switch your skills by pressing F on the keyboard. I don't know what it is. There's probably a button for mobile. But on computer, you press F to switch your skills. And you can actually do a healer build. I'm actually using these circles to heal right now. They're actually better. You get them in the Winter Outpost. They're called Aura of Life. They're really strong. And if you're a magician anyways, you will instantly full heal yourself and your teammates around you. You basically can become a healer with this. And if you have a team or a friend that does full DPS, you can out-heal almost anything. Even the bosses on Nightmare, you can out-heal. You don't even have to dodge the bosses on Nightmare with using Aura of Life. It's that good. Because the thing is, the cooldown is so nice, you can start healing your friends and everyone around themselves, nobody dies, then they get taken hits again, then you can use the Q again, and you can see that my E is back on it again. They get hits again, and then you can heal them again. You immediately full heal them if you're actually building towards full skill to spell power. Now, here's another thing. No matter what you do, warrior or mage, don't put anything into stamina. Honestly, I don't even know why this exists. I mean, I guess I do know because there are tanks in this game. So, I guess that's what it's for. But in general, only go for the power that, you know, you're going for. Oh, you want to give me something for free, brother? For free? Oh, no, I don't even need that. I don't even need that, bro. But yeah, anyways, just give yourself whatever you need. If you're a mage, you have mage skills. If you hover over them, it shows, look at that, in brackets, scales with spell power, right? And then there's another one, scales with physical power. Just important. So if you do a warrior, go full physical. If you're a mage, go full spell. Just really important. Don't try to mix things up. At least not in the early game. The game really is punishing you for having not enough damage. Another thing is also, if you go into the upgrades, always max out whatever it needs. Like, for example, the Elder Void Wand shows 845 spell power, so obviously this is for mages. Then you gotta bring that in there, spend all, and throw it all in there at 1,800 and something. Although I don't need that because right now my staff is actually much better. It does 2,733, right? Kind of really insane. Really, really, really insane. But anyways, yeah. Another few ones that you can look out for if you do not have the circle or the Aura of Life. The Rejuvenating spray is also really good to have as a second. If you don't have any good skills for a mage, now, I used quite a few ones, actually. I kept them just to showcase them. One of them that you get is Piercing Rain. You actually get that at 54 in the Winter Outpost. So, I think you get it in Nightmare. I'm not entirely sure, but actually, I don't know. Yeah, but probably between Insane and Nightmare, but that stuff is also really, really good. For the beginners out there, I think Ice Needles are nice. You get that at level 32. Ice Needles are really strong. You can do double Ice Needle. I'm not a big fan of like doing one Ice Needle and then, for example, say Lightning Strike. I don't like that. So I usually go 2 Ice Needles. The good thing about Ice Needles is that they have low kind of cooldown time, you know, so you can go for that as well. Really, really powerful, so that's really nice as well. I actually like myself some Lightning Strike, which you can get in the first map. It's really good. It's like a fast spell, but it does a really quick burst of damage. Not a damage over time. I wasn't a big fan of Lightning Beam. I've seen many people use Lightning Beam, which you can get from the second map, from the Winter Outpost, but it's not that good. I mean, I guess, but yeah. And then you also have Innovate, and Innovate kind of like boosts your magic spells. Yeah, sure, but also no thanks. I mean, if you have the chance to actually rock 2 different skills, then Innovate is kind of useless. Right now, by the way, shout out goes to Hunter, one of my old dear friends that I've known for a year now, or even longer, like 2 years maybe, for a long time at least. He actually gave me these ones here. They're really, really powerful. Wait, where are they? There they are. The Phantom Flames. They're really strong. I think you get them in Pirate Island. They're extremely powerful. They're really, really good. I mean, look at the size of it. First of all, oh, wrong one. Sorry. Look at the size of it. That's like a big field of damage. And for early game, this is one of the better skills that the game has to offer. Maybe even the best skill. So you should definitely be working towards that. And you can get that in going into the Pirate Island. And I think you get it either in Insane and Nightmare or only in Nightmare. I'm not entirely sure, but you can get it in there as well. There's another skill that I think that comes from there is really good as well. It's the Ghostly Cannon Barrage. It's really good as well. I actually leveled with that 266 from 60 almost, and that is really good. It's really nice. It's a damage over time. It's something that you should be looking out for as well. Now, also, if you want to go to Warrior, I don't recommend being a Warrior in the beginning of the game, but once you reach like level 50 or 60, you can think, and you got yourself some nice, I don't know, like some nice gear that is going to buff you up here a little bit in there, because sometimes you can't really always choose on what kind of gear you get. But look at this one, for example, 2088 Frozen Lord's Greatsword. What I think is really nice as well is the Gale Slice. It's good. It actually does a lot of damage, especially as a warrior, because you are really... I think the game is, like, kind of balancing itself out. I like the developers going for that. They've been buffing a lot of warrior stuff lately, which I think is really good. And, yeah, that's a nice skill to have, and it's doing great damage. So make sure to think about that as well. So, what have we learned? I think for the beginners, as mages, Ice Needles are good. Poison Cloud is good. Obviously, having another slot in healing yourself is very nice. For later stages, I would recommend getting Piercing Rain. That is really powerful. I also recommend getting Ghostly Cannon Barrage. Lightning Beam is like kind of okay. I just don't like using it because it's like damage over time, but it's quite slow. I do like myself Lightning Strike in the beginning. You could technically pair that with Ice Needles if you wanted to. And then, of course, healing, man. Aura of Life, Rejuvenating Spray, stuff like that is stuff that keeps you and your friends afloat in the game. And these are the ones that I definitely recommend. For Warrior, I actually went with Gale Slice and Battle Shout. You can actually buff your melee attacks 100% more damage, and then use your Gale Slice to basically literally slice through them. Kind of like kite around them, and then just slice through them. And that's basically it. That's the beginner's guide. I think this one is going to give you a bit more of a roadmap what you can actually like aim for. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.